Arsenal have just lost to Aston Villa 2 goals to 1, and that was probably the worst performance, the most embarrassing result of the season yet, and the most crucial result so far of the season. Once Manchester City win tomorrow, because they definitely will be winning against Sunderland at home, it closes the gap between Arsenal and Manchester City to just 2 points. And yeah, man, that was so, I don't even know. There's so many things that's going through my mind. Let's just take a step by step. Let's talk about the lineup itself. Okay, firstly, the first half itself was poor. I mean, we had a lot of chances, but to be honest, you know what? We really should have at least scored maybe one chance in the first half. But that lineup, I think the lineup in the first half played into Unai Emery's hand. Literally played into Unai Emery's hand. That this lineup is not something I agree with. Mikel Merino up front. Look, Mikel Merino has been getting the goals. Okay, he's been getting the goals. There's no argument. But as what he offers in a total 90-minute performance, it's not enough. And I'm not even judging him as a striker. I am judging him as a midfielder. Mikel Merino simply does not offer enough on the pitch. When he's playing as a striker, he is not, as a midfielder, he can't even control the ball. Like that first half, Mikel Merino is one of his worst performances yet. And to be honest, I don't even know why Mikel Merino is starting. If he's so tired because he looked a bit, he looked like he lacked a bit of pace today. Because it makes sense. He's been playing so many games. You know, he played against Sunderland. He played against Spurs. He played after the international break. He played against Spurs, he played against Chelsea, he played against Bayern Munich, he played against Brentford. 4 games Mikel Merino has played, all 90 minutes as well. And now he's playing against Aston Villa. This is a game for me, regardless of Mikel Merino scoring. He should not be starting this game because we literally played into Aston Villa's hands. They leave so much space in behind that we needed to take advantage of. And we didn't. And the lineup Arteta set up with was players like the likes of Eze, the likes of Merino, players that like the ball to their feet. And both Merino and Eze in the first half, they simply were not good enough. Eze switched off for the first goal. You know, Eze, when you are playing, when you're playing for Arsenal, you cannot be switching off like that. You just can't. And he knew he made a mistake. And to be honest, in the first half, he wasn't that good. Mikel Merino, not even being able to control a ball like in the first half. We simply just were not good enough in that first half. Second half, he makes the substitution. The subs he should have made at the start of the game. We get in, we score. And after we scored, we did nothing. And that was the story of the rest of the game. After the goal, Arsenal did nothing. We just sat back. After Trossard scored, I thought to myself, we were going to go and get the second goal. But we also did nothing. It was all Aston Villa. And to be honest, Aston Villa fully deserved it. They were the much better team. Actually, not better team, like much better. It was the gap wasn't that big, but they wanted it more. They wanted it more, especially after Marlon came on. They were winning every second ball. I don't know what happened. I don't know whether it's a bit of fatigue or what it was. But Arsenal were just not at it today, and we weren't at it, and we got punished. We got punished, especially at the end. Villa scored that 90th minute goal, the Bundia one, and I don't know. I'm just so frustrated, man. I mean, we were 7 points clear at the top. 7 points clear at the top of Manchester City. And now once Manchester City go win, it's going to be 2 points. Like, how big does the gap need to be for Arsenal fans to be confident that Arsenal are going to go win the league? Do we need a 20-point gap minimum? Like, a 7-point gap somehow is simply still not enough with this team, this squad, this manager. We still managed to find a way to drop points. That's now what we drew against. That's 3 draws away. Sunderland, Chelsea, and now Aston Villa. Not good enough. If you're trying to win the league, that simply is not good enough. And I know people are going to say, I don't know what the excuse is going to come out. Maybe fatigue, maybe the players lack fatigue, the tired Declan Rice, Supermendy all out on their feet. But Aston Villa played as well. You have to remember Aston Villa played against Brighton away as well. They played at Brighton and they came back to win 4-2. So they gave out energy as well. So like Arsenal were the only team that were playing midweek. I don't know what it is. It just feels like it's always one part of the season or always that one result where Arsenal just... I'm struggling to see why, if Arsenal can cross the line this season. I mean, 7 points up of Manchester City, and now we're about to drop a card down to 2. It's simply not good enough if you're trying to win the league. And Mikel Arteta today has to take some responsibility 100% for this result. That lineup at the start of the game played into Aston Villa's hands, played into Unai Emery's hands. The substitutions, yeah, they were fine. But overall, look, we just didn't do enough. Gabriel and Saliba, big miss. Big miss. That second goal in Cape, I don't know what you were doing. Don't know what you were doing. You take the ball off Marlon. The ball is in your control. Boot it out. But instead what he does is suddenly from the ball being under his control, he suddenly just loses control, and then he goes for throw-in. And then after the throw-in, the clown defending, players on the floor, players trying to clear out, nothing happening, and they go score and they deserved it. But yeah, it's just when the margins are so small, you cannot be affording to make stupid mistakes like that. I'm sorry, but we need one of Gabriel and Saliba back. We need one of them back, because it cannot be both. If we both of them missing, I mean, you saw the defending today. Absolutely rubbish defending. Just overall so sloppy, man. And of course, that now gives away for Manchester City to come back now into the title race. I'm just so confused, upset. I mean, for as good as Arsenal have been this season, right? We've all been applauding Arsenal. We're one of the best teams in the league. We have the best defense in the league. And now we're about to be 2 points ahead. The Manchester City, who are not sustainable. The Manchester City who have been conceding 4 goals, 5 goals every game. And now suddenly we're only 2 points behind them. Sorry, 2 points ahead of them. I don't know. Maybe we could have done something different when Aston Villa were putting pressure on, maybe taking off Zubimendi, added a no guard. But I don't know, man. It's just hindsight at this point. I'm just so upset by this result, man. So upset. This was a game that we had to win. We had to win this game. And what we've done now is we have just given Manchester City another lifeline. Yeah, man. I don't know. I knew it was going to be one of those games. But to be honest, my confidence came, especially after we scored the first goal. I thought we were going to go and put our foot down. But instead, Villa somehow managed to grow into the game. And from there, they went and they won the game. To us, like I said, it was probably a 50-50 game. But they took their moment at the end. Stupid moment of stupidity from Nketiah. Just go clear it out. The ball is under your control. What are you doing? Trying to now suddenly... If you need to go watch the clip back, you'll see it. He wins the ball off Marlon. The ball's under his control. And then he comes into 2 minds whether he should clear it. And then by the time he decides he should clear it, he realizes, shit, the ball's now going to roll off the pitch. Like, that is such a stupid moment of like madness. And now it cost us. It cost us big time. The positives, Martin Odegaard played another 90. The thing about Martin Odegaard, I'm seeing on social media a lot of fans criticizing him. I don't think Martin Odegaard was the issue today. I think he played well. He was, I mean, he had a few shots. He was the only one that looked like that was actually going to do something. I mean, all the people that are criticizing Martin Odegaard, please tell me who else was on the pitch that was actually going to do something. It was only Martin Odegaard. He was dropping in deep. He was the one that was creating chances. And any moment was going to come through him. So I don't understand why he was getting criticized. Saka, he had some decent moments. To be honest, I think he got the assist for the goal. Gyökeres comes in, had a good spell, but after that he was just wrestling once again with the defenders. And I'm one of his biggest fans, but there's some moments where I'm seeing him grab on to Konsa. Why are you grabbing on to Konsa for? Like, go past him. You can't run through him. Like, what are you doing sometimes? Declan Rice, I think he played okay. Zubimendi didn't do anything. Calafiori, he was okay. Had some moments, shaky moments. Nketiah, I don't know with Nketiah. I don't know if we signed him or what's happened with Nketiah, but he wasn't that good. Timber had some decent moments. Ben White was okay. Raya, to be honest, I'm not going to blame him for any of the goals. But yeah, I mean, look, it's just disappointing, man. It's ruined. It's just ruined, I think, every Arsenal fan's weekend. For us to be 7 points clear at the top, ahead of Manchester City, to now for it to be reduced to 2, is something simply just cannot be allowed, cannot be justified. But yeah, we're just gonna have to sit on it, take the L, take it from all the rivals, because yeah, Yeah, man. It's disappointing, isn't it? It's so disappointing. Um, Look, I know some fans might think we're just overreacting, but our away record, um, this season. I mean, our biggest win probably what Villa, no, sorry, Newcastle and Manchester United. But yeah, not good enough. Simply not good enough. And yeah, hopefully Sunderland has something for us. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think we played good enough. We didn't. The most we probably deserved was a draw. And yeah, it's back to the drawing board. I don't know. Let's see what happens now.